Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Oblivion Remastered. Game crashed again at the end of the previous episode. We're still trying to find a suitable side quest to level up, to actually finish the first side quest that we started, because I don't think I need to kill two guys in an enclosed room. I cannot really cheese my way through, so I really need to level up. Then the game crashed. There was some side quest here on a Babel woman or something that needs some monsters removed from somewhere. But now it has been, I don't know, 10-20 minutes in between since the crash. I don't really remember her name. But yeah, we cannot find her anyways, probably. She was, I think, Babel or something from the Arcane University, which is this, but these gates are closed. Yeah, and there's basically nothing here for the rest, so even if I would know her name, I cannot find her here. Ah, maybe this is her. Bothiel. Yeah, this is an important character, let's see.
I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day.
Right, that's actually not the one woman we were looking for, but because, yeah, finding items that really doesn't level up your stats that much. That's what we're looking for. Like fighting enemies in more open spaces where we can cheese them a bit, or we can just move out of the way when they attack. Then get stronger and then get to that first side quest where we have to actually defeat enemies without much room to maneuver whatsoever. By the way, I also read coincidentally or saw in previous footage that I was also looking to actually join the Arcane University to level up Destruction and Conjuration. And they said like, yeah, you have to go to the head of the mages in each region or something. So I was like, okay, there should also probably be a head of the mages in the Imperial City itself. But apparently that is not the case. I saw that from some earlier footage, an NPC saying it. They are, I think, in other cities, but not in the Imperial City. So our hunt for that, or our search for one of them in the Imperial City, in the previous episode or the one before, I don't even remember, was fruitless. We didn't find them, but that's because they are simply not there. So basically, yeah, that Babel woman, I will just leave it be. We will see about this side quest. And maybe otherwise, if we can't find them, I will just go maybe... I wanted to really first, before leaving Imperial City, I want to finish that first side quest with the guy that we have to kill in the mausoleum. But yeah, if there's no way for me to level up, I really don't see how I can do that. So maybe then I will go to a neighboring city, find the head of the Mages Guild, and then we level up hopefully. Or what I could do is, because that will probably then move us all over the world. I really would like, I want to explore the world, but I really want to finish that first quest. So there's also a Grey Fox banner, that's some kind of a master thief throughout the city. Maybe we can check that as a side quest. But now we are already getting into the territory that I wanted to avoid, and that is having like 20 simultaneously running side quests. I really would have liked to just start a quest, finish a quest, start the next quest, finish that one, and like do it subsequently instead of in parallel. But some of them, they just start without you even having control over it. Like you enter a certain area, or you overhear a certain conversation, and then a new side quest pops up in your quest log. But yeah, it is what it is. So let's see what this one is all about.
The orrery here is the only one in Cyrodiil. There's one more in Hammerfell, the old one at Stros Mackay. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage.
Half of the council may just resign and then blah blah blah.
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage.
To in favor to govern the position of Archmage?
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage. Take care.
Alright, I find that so annoying. Also in real life, in YouTube videos, if you just cannot make out what somebody is saying. So, give me 1 second. Oh, god damn it, that was the wrong button.
It's nice to see you too. But you're a bit empty-handed, aren't you? Remember, half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage.
Alright, when Traven took over the position, and it have resigned, not may resign.
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage.
Ah, it's not have resigned, it's the Council of Mages resigned. Not the Council have resigned. Half of the Council have resigned, it's half of the Council Mages resigned.
Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage.
Alright, really annoying.
Take care.
Illegible dialogue voices. Alright, so what is it actually that we have now in our quest? Repairing the orrery. I spoke with Bothio from the Arcane University, and she gave me a note mentioning a shipment of dwarven artifacts that has been stolen by bandits. She said she would pay handsomely for retrieving them. I should head towards Camp Ails and get my hands on those artifacts. So where is Camp Ails? I spoke yeah, by the way, I wanted to find everything by myself, but yeah, I don't want to go somewhere just by following an icon on the compass or on the map in-game. That's totally disabled for immersion. But yeah, sometimes I really have no clue where Camp Ails is. So normally it would be probably a big pointer in your HUD, but yeah, I hate those distracting HUDs. But what I can do, and that not only applies to this one, but also to the one with the because we also already started the Imperial City's Talos district. There were some notes and that now says we have to go to Hirsign's Shrine, and I had no idea where that was. So what I said earlier about starting if I don't find anything suitable, just starting the Grey Fox side quest within Imperial City, because I still want to, before exploring it, I would like to try and level up, or at least somehow get a powerful item to at least finish that first side quest that we started, which is this one. I will do the we already are quite far in it. The details are in previous episodes, but once we continue it, I will explain the details of it. Because now I've already done that like 3 times in separate episodes. But anyways, on the locations, like Camp Ails, no ID. So I have to park it now until I randomly stumble upon a Camp Ails. And that's the same as with this one. And I'm playing without a HUD, so it could be that I'm in a camp and I'm not even, because I don't have the pop-up of each region name that you encounter because it's super unimmersive. Also in the city, it's so retarded. At one point you know the city, but still every time you get into an area of the city, in huge letters on screen it says Temple District, Market District, Elven Gardens District. So I turned that off, but that also means that if I get to Hirshen's Shrine, depending on what HUD elements I have enabled at the time, sometimes I do enable them to check out some details, but it could be that I have it disabled and then I'm walk past Hirshen's Shrine. So to counter that, maybe what we can do is make it indeed active. This one is active, and then see it on the map. Can we see? Yeah, here. So that is the quest marker for Hirshen's Shrine. Which is also, I think, too far out in the world. I want to have a quest that actually keeps us on this city owl and allows us to level up. So let's look at the other one. This one, we make it active. And we open in the map. Yeah, again, it's super far away. I find that annoying because then we are all the way here. We will have to fight all kinds of enemies and stuff. And then probably along the way I will pick up 10 other side quests. Probably there is no way to do it more cleanly. I've really tried to focus only on this one. And now I already have like 7 quests simultaneously. Alright, this one is Kingrat. That's also super far away. This is the one I'm trying to finish. But yeah, I really cannot fight 2 guys at once in a super enclosed space. They just kill me after 2 swings on the highest difficulty level. Kvatch, super far away. This woman just wants some wine bottles. This is the main quest. Yeah, so we're basically still stuck.
Hello there. Welcome to the Arcane University. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. If you wish to become a part of the Mages Guild, seek out the head of the local guild halls. They will instruct you further. You too.
Alright, so local guild halls. That is a way to get into the guilds. So I guess all cities have a local hall. Again, do I want to... go to one of the other cities already? No, I don't. So let's just go with that Grey Fox.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Either that Grey Fox, or we look for that Arcane University lady that maybe is roaming about, but that would mean we cannot really get into the university itself. All the doors are still locked. Unless maybe it says it requires a key. These doors.
Greetings.
And I'm sure that
How
this
goes it?
guy probably has a key. So what about pickpocketing him? That is so cool of this game. You can do so many different things. But otherwise, I would have, just randomly look around town to see if I can find that woman. But probably she's during the day, she's inside the university. So if she comes out, if at all, that's even not certain, then I have to randomly encounter her on the street. And because that lady, she also said like, yeah, I need some help with clearing out monsters or something. I forgot what her name was. Babel or something, but let's check. So either we check her name again and look for her, or we do that Grey Fox one, or we now
Well met.
Hello.
are
The
going...
Count of Skingrad and I are not social intimates. In fact, I don't believe Janice Hasildor has any social intimates.
We are going
I see.
to...
What's the news from the other parts of Tamria?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards.
See if we
it
can
could be
break
a
into the
dangerous
university.
situation.
Safe travels.
Bye.
Alright, here we go. Fuck me, he doesn't have a key. Why wouldn't he have a key? Right, why is that guy seeing me? He should not see me, right? Alright, let's see. This, I'm sure this woman doesn't have the key either, but let's just try. Can't we nudge her somewhere else? Yeah, we can just push her.
Hello.
God damn it! She's a bit suspicious, I guess. Yeah, she knows I want to rob her. Alright, I'm gonna
Greetings to you.
Alright, now she's not turning around anymore. So here we go. Fuck me! Woman! Alright, we need to be a bit patient. Patience is a good trait to have in this game. I can push her back again, but then she continuously, if I disturb her too much, she will continuously focus her gaze upon us, and then probably once that stops, she will immediately walk back. So I don't think pushing her around is the best thing. I just hope she moves over here somewhere out of his eyesight by herself. Yeah, fuck me, I was afraid of this. She just moves even further into his eyesight. Alright, so I'm gonna try and turn over this guy.
Welcome to the Arcane University.
That doesn't
Take
work.
care.
Alright, I'm just gonna push her.
Do you want something from me?
Yes, I want you to go all the way to the back. Nice. Nice. Alright, here we go. Ah, fuck me. She doesn't have anything.
How do you do?
Alright, so now we are going to check out again how that lady was called. That also had a side quest, and I'm not walking through the whole
Hail,
city.
good citizen.
Finding a random lady will be nearly impossible unless we can look on the houses' names. Maybe she has a house somewhere. And I need to know which guard again gave her name. I think it was a guy over here, but I'm not sure.
Hail, good. There's no problem, is there? Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow has fallen across all of Tamriel.
Why would he have those knots in his bowstring? Probably to tension it or something. What is that metal item? Maybe that's protection for the string to not hit the iron handle or something. Anywho, it's not this guy.
Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
Where are we now? I have to think the Arboretum. And the Arboretum is, let me think, southeast.
Go ahead.
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves train them. I can't imagine it.
Good day.
Take care.
I think this is a dark elf. It's really cool how you can really see what the classes are just by their appearance. Much more so than in Skyrim, where everybody look more or less the same. Are not really the same, but...
How are you?
Smash.
Here, this is, I would say, this is not a dark elf. This is not a high elf. This is just a wood elf, I would say.
Goodbye.
You too.
Alright, that one goes into the middle. How is the wall running? We are in the southeast, I think. Temple, Arboretum. So, I don't understand then. Ah, we are maybe in the southwest? No. I think in the southwest is the port thingy. The dockyards. Yeah, waterfronts. So we are in the southeast. Then why? So this is the outside wall. Alright, now I get it. So that was the Arena District. This is the Arboretum. And if we go further, we get into the residential areas. We're looking for a mage-like lady.
Have you had the pleasure of staying at the Tiber Septum?
If you're looking for luxury, there's
Samuel
no better place
Bantian
to
used to be
stay.
a wild
Be
one.
seeing you.
They say he used to be quite the locksmith.
He's calmed down a lot. Can still teach you how to pick a lock, though.
Oh? They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Go on.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Take care.
Alright, so we are going now to Arboretum, then you had Elfentalos. We are going to the Temple District, I think.
You have my ear, citizen. Something to report? If you've got to travel by the 9 divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra. Long live the Empire.
Go take your break.
Alright, yes, this is the temple district.
What is it, citizen?
And there are also
Get
residences
used to
here.
authority. You can find some good deals there.
Bye.
Good day.
Yeah, or maybe not actually. We first need to know that lady's name. What was her name?
Speak, citizen.
I'm pretty sure it was Babel or something.
If you've got to travel by the 9 divines, stay on the roads. Long live the Empire.
Although almost every guard has like a Grey Fox dialogue option, so maybe the developers do really want you to do that one first. Would make sense. It's quite a high exposure side quest.
Have mercy. Just one.
You have? We're always on duty. Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time... Carry on.
Ah, she needs a coin.
Please be generous, kind sir.
I don't really like how they say it. Have a coin, beggar. It's super denigrating.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a fairy tale. Of course, it's all just...
Why is this one not grayed out now?
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
State your business, citizen. Emperors have been assassinated. Farewell, citizen.
Isn't it uncanny how Ida of Lenormand moves?
If you want to learn to fall off a building, she's the one to talk to.
I hear you.
Take care.
Right, so these are tips of people. Ida Vel Norman. She probably can teach you acrobatics. Alright, now we are going from the Temple District into the Talos Plaza District.
Hail, good. What do you need? The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed. Stay safe, citizen. These are... So,
This guy again.
what do you have to report? Words come down from the captain. No breaks until further notice. You ask me, he knows something. There's trouble brewing. Aye, it's a thankless job sometimes, but we wouldn't trade it for the world now, would we? All right, the pickpockets and pilferers ain't gonna catch themselves. We'd best be off. You have my ear, citizen. Afternoon, sir. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered.
Damn it.
Move along.
Still not the one. Alright, what? I think she was called Babel or something. Let's quickly see if we can find a house with an inhabitant that way. I forgot to check the map here in the Temple District. So we will be doing that now. Lurung Gro Gluurzok. Nope. She's not there. I'm pretty sure. Alright, that's a good tip. Swimming is better than running to increase athletics. This guy probably also has a side quest, I guess. He's some kind of a commander. But again, I don't want to start too much all at once. Alright, let's see if he knows her name.
What seems to be the problem? The Emperor is dead, and so are his Stay safe, citizen. These are dark.
There we go. Any name that sounds familiar? So the Tiber Septim Hotel is in Talos Plaza. A lot of Khajiit, I think it are here, living here. Rajirats. Maybe not the Ushija. Srathats. Ulan Athram. They all look like orcs or Khajiit maybe.
Times.
Alright, nothing here. Let's check the Elven Garden district.
Have pity on an old war veteran. I'm so hungry.
No coins. Draninus. Pretty funny.
Thank you, kind sir.
Alright, does this actually improve his disposition if I give him a coin? So now
All
he
right.
is 52.
Thank you, kind sir.
And now he is...
Go ahead.
Yeah, 53. It does improve.
Thank you, kind sir. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial... Of course, it's... The feedback isn't fancy, but it fills you up. The feedback... Blessings of Arcane
Alright,
upon
it's
you.
just a restaurant. Let's go to Elven Garden. Let's see if we can find the house of the Arcane University.
What is it,
lady.
citizen? Can I help you? If you've got to travel by the 9 Divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. Carry on.
How can I help you? State your business. Irene Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is she does.
Irene Metric. That is, I
Take
think,
care.
the acrobatics teacher. Alright, we are now in the Elven Gardens. Oh, pretty cool. It really looks like the road is a bit bumpy here.
How are you?
It's pretty nicely done. I forgot what the effect is called to do that. Subsurface scattering or no. That's not it. There was a Skyrim mod as well to make the roads more look like 3D.
What is it, citizen? There's no problem, is there? Emperors have been assassinated before.
God damn it.
If you run into trouble, come find me.
They all have the same line. Alright, here we go. There are a lot of Sintaf. Justia Sintaf, Castus Sintaf, Inio Sintafs, but there was also a shop, I think, with 3 brothers, it was named. Probably that are those guys. Yeah, so basically, I just cannot find that lady. So also can't find that side quest. Let's just go with this one. Wanted, the Grey Fox. Wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. What the hell is perfidy? Give me 1 second. And impertinence. Impertinent is like if you're impatient, right? Or something. Perfidy. The state of being deceitful and untrustworthy. So what's the difference between perfidy and fraud? Or perfidy versus fraud. That's what I mean. Perfidy versus deception. The use of unlawful deceptions is called perfidy. Acts of perfidy are deceptions designed to invite the confidence of the enemy, to lead him to believe that he is entitled to or is obliged to accord protected status under the law of armed conflict, with the intent to betray that confidence. And that is only on a law. Deception by perfidy, designed to invite again. Perfidy is a form of deceptive tactic where one side pretends to act in good faith, such as signaling a truth, but does so with the deliberate intention of breaking that promise. Okay, so it's more of a war name or term. And then we have impertinence. Lack of respect, rudeness, impertinence. They gasp at the impertinence of the suggestion. Alright. I'm just curious. I really like that. Let's look at the etymology of it. Unconnected, unrelated, not to the point. From Old French, impertinent, or directly from Latin, impertinentem, not belonging, literally not to the point. This is from a simulated form of Latin in not opposite of. Incivility from French impertinence. From impertinence meaning irrelevance. So it went from irrelevant to incivil to rude. So basically it went from irrelevance to rude. Alright, whatever. Description: wears a grey cloak that conceals his appearance. Presumed male and Colovian. Presumed male. God damn it, how rude. What a bigots. Height between 5 and 6 feet. Normal weight, hair and eye color unknown. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex. I think that may be the guy in the silver and gold armor that is running around in the, I think, at Talos Plaza or the Elven District. Right, so now we read it. We didn't get any new item. Pretty cool chainmail armor. And he actually goes to his room, so then we can, to his house. Now we know, we see how he's called. Dulgro Shook's house. So he goes to his house around 6:37. Interesting. Anywho, we would like to quickly find that captain, because I'm pretty sure...
What is... There's evil afoot, citizen, and... Anvil is all in an uproar. Carry on.
I'm pretty sure that nothing got added to our quest book. No, we still have 7 ones. So the Grey folks, we probably have to speak to that captain.
What is it, citizen?
It would not surprise me if that guy in the silver gold armor is the captain. I think he was around here somewhere.
Speak.
Yeah, that's the thing. Finding random people. That's basically what I've been doing for a long time.
Hello there.
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Goblins? Ugh. Evil, foul-smelling little brutes.
Be seeing you.
Alright, probably it's too late to encounter
You have
that
my ear, citizen.
captain.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Maybe he's also already back to his house. So it was Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex. Can we take it? No. So this basically
Hail, good citizen,
is
sir.
not starting a quest.
He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. If you run into trouble, come find me.
Yeah, it's really tough to quickly just find a person. Especially at night. Maybe I should go to the inn over here. Maybe he's over there drinking a beer.
What?
Fuck me, wrong
I
one.
suppose I...
Or maybe not. Right, so what is the outer wall? I think that one, right?
Speak.
And this is the arena which gets to the Arboretum.
Speak.
So this would get to the... Ah, right, a bed. Pretty handy. To make a mental note, there's a bed at the arena. But then... This will get to the temple district, I guess. I'm not even sure whether that guy was there. I'm now confused. Where did we thought the watch captain was? No, this is not. This is the Arboretum. So we need to take back the other door. It's probably already too late. We'll have finished. If he would have gone to the inn or something, he is probably already done and back home.
Speak.
So that was the Arboretum. This is the arena. So now we get to the market district, I guess, right? Yeah. Is that where I thought he was? I thought he was... Yeah, maybe, I don't remember. I thought he was more in a residential area. Alright, everybody...
Hello.
How late
It's
is
you.
it that everybody moves on? How late do shops really close? Yeah, at 9. At 9 everybody is done. Who is this?
Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Why is everybody going to the Imperial Palace?
How are you?
Greetings.
Talk is free.
Hello.
What do you want?
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
You don't say.
There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The Marie Elena. It's a galleon, I think.
Why, I never knew.
Without question.
Let's hear it.
I saw Irene Metric recently. She jumped clear over a table at the inn.
She jumps like a toad. She'll also teach others how to do it.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Alright, Irene helps with...
There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The Marie Elena.
Irene helps with acrobatics, and there's also a ship, the Marine Elena. Right, this
Remember,
looks...
trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first and second floors. 9 of the evening watch, and all's well. Good to see you, sir. The Elder Council chambers are closed to the public for the duration of the emergency. He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always... If you've got to travel by the 9 divine... Stay safe, citizen.
Please show your respect
These are
for the
dark
Imperial
times.
Palace by keeping your voice down.
Alright, let's quickly see what the Imperial Palace has to offer. Apparently the first 2 floors are not off limits. Where the hell is the entrance? I guess this is the palace, right? Right, a lot of people were going for an evening stroll, and now do they actually just make a circle and then go back to the market district? Ah, no, they go to the temple district. Ah, that's because it's really cool. That's the residential area, so it really all makes sense. They go from the market district to the residential area. Alright, so this is the palace. Elder Council Chambers.
Please show your respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down.
Right, it's basically closed off, but that could be because it is nighttime. Probably it is because
All
of that.
visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially...
Man, I think I remember this a bit, this weird area.
Remember,
Or maybe not.
trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first and second floors.
Oh, pretty high actually.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially if Council is in session. Is there a problem? Move along.
Man, I'm really only walking around for hours, trying to find something to do in the Imperial City. And that is really a lot harder than it seems. Right. Athletics.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their...